Greyhounds are awesome pets. I've adopted one myself. Salumo, my greyhound, she's amazing. Got a lovely nature and they're low maintenance. Greyhounds don't need a lot of exercise and work well with pets, and they don't shed much fur.
We are going to Ladbroke the action.
We're not going to stop there. Ladbroke the winners.
The sports bar.
Let's Ladbroke the world!
Gamble responsibly.
It's the most exciting racing New South Wales has ever seen. The Greyhound Super Series presents the Ladbrokes Paws of Thunder Night.
Welcome back to Wentworth Park. There is a shot of the CBD skyline pierced right there in the middle by Centrepoint Tower as the track is being prepared for race number 4 on the card here, which is the Group 1 National Derby. And it's a race, as I said earlier, has been won by some of the greats in the past. That's the speed map for the Group 3 Summer Distance Plate. I can tell you that's not how it eventuated. Let's take a look at the speed map for the Group 1 National Derby. It's over the 520 metres. It is a age-restricted race, Timmy. It's worth $75,000 to the winner. And again, look, there is a ton of early pace here. Slingshot Jonesy, Zara's Ivan, Persuasive, Pristine Image, Boston Garden. I guess going, you know, it's very hard to get a line through some of these dogs who have only had the one.
He wanted to get across to the rails from the wide alley in his heat. This money's for Zara's Ivan. He's relentless. It's now favourite.
Slingshot Hooks, I can't believe. Look, you know, if you go back through Slingshot Hooks' form, yeah, look, it ran 30 even, 3 starts back. So you have to look. Was it a market correction? Was it silly odds at $17, $18, $21, $26, or is $6 its right price?
I would have thought his right price was probably $15 to $17. He has only run 30 seconds, only 30 seconds, but, you know, I think he's a greyhound on the improve. But what I liked about his victory here in the heat, he didn't lead. He had to run a greyhound down, and that is unusual for him. All of his wins of when he's been out in front bowling along, so he sort of had another little bit of a string to his bow, so I think that might have toughened him up. If he does find the lead, I think he's a greyhound who can run 29.8 on the lure here on a track like we've got tonight, and if he's doing that in front, gee, he'll run a mighty race. And yeah, they bet $31 early in the week.
Yeah, 2, 1, 8 and 6, the selections from the dogs.com.au. Let's go through them runner by runner. Number 1 is Slingshot Jonesy for Emily Azzopardi, looking for her first Group 1 success in her training career. Came here last week on debut, ran 30.04.
Perfectly drawn on the rails, made the Silver Chief final 2 runs ago, bombed the jump on that occasion in the big final. Prior to that was a tidy winner at the Meadows in 29.94. Was really good, using box number 1 to perfection here in the heat, winning in 30.04. He's got a great chance. He's got his alley.
Zara's Ivan had box 3 last week in a heat when it ran second behind Boston Garden. Moves to box 2 tonight, and prepared by Andrea Daly. 11 starts for 5 wins. It's gone 24.93 at Ballarat, which is certainly getting along.
In 29.91, one runner-up here on debut at the track. Will take a stack of benefit out of the run. Did run a quick early section of 5.43, wasn't able to lead, and then down the back in 17.87, home in 12.04. He's into this race, right up to his ears.
Osprey Phantom ran second behind Persuasive. It's one of the roughies in the field. Number 4, Slingshot Hooks. As we just mentioned, Timmy ran 30 and 26, winning its heat. Stack of money for it. Go to number 5, Springview Noah. 30 and 02 winner last week in its heat, beating Compliance when it run that greyhound down right on the line.
Sure did, Duke. Was just too good in the latter stages, really toughened up as they go to the boxes. Yeah, Boston Garden, I'm not surprised Duke getting out to $4. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets out to a little longer when we get to starting time. Zara's Ivan, the best tried runner, along with Greyhound 4, Slingshot Hooks. Persuasive on top for me, Duke. If he can get away on a clean note, I think he can charge across. Jason Magri hasn't been secretive about what he thinks of the greyhound. Has said he thinks he can run 29.6. He's trialled around that. So if he does run 29.6, I think he'll take out the Derby.
All right, as far as the market mover with Ladbrokes is concerned, Slingshot Jonesy $4 into $3.50. And just waiting for the other market mover to come through here. Zara's Ivan, $4.80 into $3.10. Slingshot Hooks, again, big money for it with Ladbrokes, $21 into $6.50. I'm with Persuasive, Timmy. As said, it's with Jason Magri. No secret, it has trailed fast here. It ran $29.94 in its heat victory last week. From box 8, moves into box 6 tonight. Pristine Image, look, hit and miss greyhound at box rise. So too Boston Garden off its Victorian form. Boston Garden off its New South Wales form. It's a lid pinger.
Yeah, exactly, Duke. Springview Noah in box 5. Modern Beginner hasn't got a great deal of early burn. That's where I'm banking Persuasive. Gets on his bike with that room to move on his inside. Pristine Image shouldn't worry him in the early stages. Should run a straight line. We've mentioned Boston Garden. Zara's Ivan's perfectly drawn in box number 2. This should be a ripper, Duke. As we've mentioned, we're both in the corner of Persuasive. I think the danger Zara's Ivan. The roughie in the race I mentioned on behind the boxes earlier in the week was Slingshot Hooks, but that value's gone now. He was 26 or 31 at that point. He's down to single figures.
Zara's Ivan from box number 2, the marker move with Ladbrokes, $4.